Archer after 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 archer. But I've done something with this floating island that I think you're gonna like. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, this is ScrapMan, bringing you another episode of Colony Survival, and I did a little bit of work behind the scenes here. We now have, as you can see, 137 colonists, which I think we had like in the 80s when I ended off the last episode. So I was mostly trying to prepare for a big build this episode, but the preparation was the biggest build in and of itself. Basically, I've made an underwater fort. But not only that, I've also completely changed how our base works. So zombies no longer come in here. They actually come in over here through a tower defense game, pretty much, that I've made. Just like the classic like tower defense games, where you have to put your units on different sides of the path that the enemies come in. So let's go and check that out first before we go to the underwater base. How do I actually get up here? I'm gonna be moving all these beds too, by the way. And adding some more farm stuff. Alright, this is probably not the best way to get over here, but... Alright, so here we are. This is our new entrance. This is the only way that the zombies can get in here is on this pathway. So they actually have to follow this elevated pathway going in between all of the, I have no idea how many archers I have right now, but I've hired a lot of archers. So check it out. This is the front now of our base, of our colony rather. And in order for the zombies to get in here, they have to go up these steps. And once they go up these steps, they are just gonna get bombarded with archer after 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 archer. To be honest, I don't even think the zombies have yet made it past the first bend here. I haven't really checked that much. We're gonna check tonight when the sun goes down. We're gonna see how well how many zombies we got going on and how well these archers do, but I don't think they've ever made it past this first bend yet, so I think we're pretty well protected. Now let me show you what I did to the beach that used to be the entrance to the zombie area. So presumably if the zombies are successful, they would have gone all the way through here, and then they literally just have an open access into our area, which they have to in order for us not to be in siege mode. But they used to come up through here, if you remember, by going underwater, and I had... Are those archers? Oh no, those are unemployed people. I moved my flag there, and the reason why I moved my flag is because I accidentally had... For some reason, while I was building, a zombie spawned on my crafting island. Even though the island is completely isolated, it just spawned on the crafting island and it killed every single one of my crafters because I was not ready for that. So I had to rehire all of my crafters again. But we used to have archers all around here, as you remember from previous episodes. If you haven't seen the previous episodes, make sure you subscribe right now and go watch the playlist. That way you can see how all of this came into being. But they used to have to come up under the water, but I've actually closed in all of this. As you can see, it is completely... I feel like I can't see as well as I used to be able to see. I used to be able to see the textures underwater. Huh. That's weird. But yeah, it's completely blocked in, so now the private beach is an actual private beach, not a fake private beach that gets raided by zombies every night. Okay, in addition to that, what else I also did is you'll notice that this wall that used to be right here is gone because I expanded it out way over here. So now we have a lot more room on this side as well, and that also makes our colony, I think, a little bit more symmetrical. And I've continued it so that the zombies also cannot get in here at night. Oops, and now I fell out, so I can't get in either. Yeah, so it's impossible to get into the colony from this side. You have to be on the other side over there. Unless you cheat like me and you just give yourself a little bit of a step. Oops, what did I do? I think I deleted a torch. There we go. Alright, so now the part that I'm really excited to show you, and I'm also gonna teach you guys a little bit about what went into doing this, because this was about 6 hours of work. And it was way more work than I thought it was, but this used to be an island that was floating. with a little bridge going across here just like this. But I've done something with this floating island that I think you're gonna like. Now, if you notice in the little crafting hut here, the living quarters, I've added a stairway that goes down underneath the island. Now check this out. If I go down on the sides here, you see that it is actually completely walled in from the surface to the ocean floor. And the reason being is I've created an underwater base pretty much, and we're gonna turn it into a hotel slash expansion of our crafting island. So let's go down and I'm gonna show you what we got going on here. So I used the new, this is the new, what do you call it? The coated planks, the nice fancy looking planks. So take a look at how this looks. So this is just floor 1, and then we can also go down. I put some torches down here, and this is floor 2. Look at how pretty this looks. Look at this. This is, I love the reflection. It looks so nice. I need to put some torches up top too. So yeah, what I'm gonna do is down on the bottom level, I'm gonna have a bunch of different crafting stations, and then in the mid level, I think, yeah, the mid level I'm going to have the beds. Yeah, this is gonna be the hotel section, because that way the crafters on the top and the crafters on the bottom, they meet in the middle to go to bed, so it will take the least amount of time for them to get to and from sleeping. So the question is, what I'm gonna do in this episode at least is I'm gonna try to map out maybe how I wanna section out the hotel with different rooms and things like that, so the hotel floor, and how I want it to relate to the island on top here. But let's put some torches down here first. Oh, it's starting to become nighttime. Holy cow, it's getting dark. You know what that means? That means we get to check in on our tower defense. All right, I'm just gonna run around and kind of like, I'm not really doing this in any particular fashion. I'm just doing it kind of randomly. There we go, there we go, there we go. There we go. All right, and I think right here, and right here is probably good too. Yeah, oh, and this corner needs one. This corner is a little bit dark. How's that looking? I think it's looking okay. I mean, there's some random dark corners that are a little bit awkward, but whatever. Okay, let's head over now to our zombie defense stations. So I don't know where these guys are going, but we definitely got a hefty amount of zombies trying. Oh, wait a minute. All right, so I haven't actually, I haven't, this is my first night since I moved the flag. That was the last thing I did, was move the flag after all of my people died. So I'm wondering, did I accidentally leave something accessible on the island? I don't think I did. Nope, all right, the zombies are going down here and they're going up over there to get around the wall. Okay, I was worried that they found a way onto the island. Let's hurry up over to our entrance. I can hear them. Oh, it's getting laggy over here. I'm starting to get frame drops. This is the first time I've gotten frame drops. All right, so yeah, it looks like they're doing really. Oh, they're getting them before they even get here. Oh, there they go. There's some of them coming up the stairs now. How far are they gonna get? What do you think the farthest zombie is gonna get tonight? Because we got a pretty decent amount flooding in here. Do you think they can make it past the first turn? We have 137 colonists. It's by far the most we've ever had. So there should be a decent amount more zombies. Oh. They're getting closer. They're getting closer. I'm really curious if they'll make it past the first bend. That's a decent group of zombies right there. Nope. They didn't make it either. Oh, here's a big group. Is anyone gonna make it past the first? Oh, that guy. Oh, nope. Oh, that guy. He almost made it. He just went to turn, but they're getting him right before they turn. I don't think that counts. I think they have to go straight in order for it to count. But the sun's coming up. I don't think they got it in them. But I'm really happy with this. This to me was a fun idea. Having this elevated platform where they're just ripe for the picking. Up, and there they go. Zombies are dead. Okay, let's go back to our island. Okay, so here's my idea is I have, I need more wheat. I do need more wheat. Maybe I should do that first. This island is kind of broken up into quarters. There's this quarter here for the crafters. There's this quarter for the minters. There is this quarter for the bakers and this quarter for the smelters. So I figure what I want to do is actually, I'm going to extend out, so this part is extended for the storage. I'm going to extend out the opposite wall, but down underneath as like a basement area, if I can. I'm not too sure if I'm going to be able to, if there's enough room here. We're gonna have to find out. But what I want to do is make a basement for each of these areas that goes down into a living quarters and then down further into a secondary crafting area where we have way more that is not visible on the surface. And that way we'll actually have at least 4 distinct sections down below. I just have to figure out how I'm going to line them up. So like somewhere under here or up here is that hut. And I want them to come down into their own room, their own living quarters, you know what I mean? But before we actually do that, I'm going to build some more wheat farms, which is actually going to be kind of tedious, isn't it? I need dirt. Do I have dirt? I don't have dirt, so I'm going to have to do some harvesting. Oh, I almost forgot. I didn't record any of the process of building that, but it was such a tedious process. Here's the method. I'm gonna make a small little room. Let's say I want to block out a section underwater. We're just gonna do like a 6x6 area. All right, so here's gonna be the floor, right? So what you have to do is outline the entire perimeter with stone, mind you. You wanna do it with stone, and there's a reason for that. I'm gonna tell you why in just a second. But first, you get your perimeter, and then you need your wall, and you have to make sure that you go up to the surface. You have to be up to the surface, otherwise this is not going to work and you're gonna flood yourself. So this is what I did is I went down from the edges of the island all the way down to the bottom until I had the entire outline of the island walled in with stone. All right, here we go. So now I have the entire thing walled in. Up to the surface, like that. So that way the water on the outside is separate from the water on the inside. But now we need to clear out the water on the inside. And the best way that I think to do that is get leaves. You want leaves to clear out the water from the inside. And the way you have to clear it out is every single block of water has to be replaced with a block of leaves. Oh, that's not leaves, this is stone. All right, so I'm filling in every single block of water with a block of leaves. And you want to make sure that you don't miss a block somewhere. Like you don't want to leave a space there and then fill that in, or and then cover that without filling it in, because that will give you really bad times when you're trying to then clear out all the space that you work so hard for. All right, and this is the last block of water. So now every single block of water has been replaced with leaves, and here's the reason why I choose leaves. Because this is how fast. The leaves are way faster than the bricks, so you see I went down, and then I knew when to stop because I hit brick. Because if I made the entire thing out of the same material, then I wouldn't know when I got to the edge, and what that could do is if I just kept going like this, and I kept going through there, I could hit the edge, and now this water is going to come in and flood everything that I just worked so hard for. Just like that. Which is extremely inconvenient. So let's fill that back in. There we go. So now we just replace the water again. Yep, so then it was a process of after I outlined the entire island, and then I filled in the entire island with leaves, then I had to go and clear out the entire island. And there were a couple of spots I missed, like I told you guys that you shouldn't do. So I had to do some flood control to not lose too much progress a couple of times. But eventually, now I have this. Now I have this no longer water-filled pocket of air. And that is how I did the island. And I estimate that the island is about roughly somewhere around 10,000 cubic units of this stuff. And I'm just gonna keep this here because maybe I want to use it for something later. But yeah, that thing took about 10,000 cubic units, and the reason how I know that is I estimated I had about 12,000 of these, and after I was done, it was close to like 4,000. But I was also gaining more as I was doing it day after day too. So, and now it is nighttime, so I can't go get the dirt I wanted without risking getting injured. But you know what? I'm gonna do it anyway because I like to live on the danger side of life. I can already see zombies coming at me. I just want to clear out my inventory so I don't lose this stuff if I die. All right, let's find some dirt. I think I just realized something. I didn't have my light on when I was underwater, and maybe that made the difference. Maybe with the light on, you can see the textures better. So we'll have to find out about that. All right, I think I've gotten all the dirt I need. I do wish that there was a way to have a colonist mining dirt for you though, because that'd be really handy. I mean, I have somebody mining leaves and log temperate, but not just good old dirt. All right, so how high are these pillars? They are 1, 2, 3, 4 is the next level. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm just gonna do each corner first, and then we're gonna fill it in. All right, so there is the border. Now I just gotta fill in everything with dirt, which I should need exactly as much as all of my inventory slots being full. Wait a minute. Why am I missing? Is somebody using my dirt? I'm missing 10 dirt now. All right, I got the dirt back. So here's the steps that so we can go up to the side here. We can keep going up here, and then we can also keep going up, and that's how the farmers are gonna get up to this level here. So I thought that was kind of a clever little stairway mechanism. Not perfect, but it's something. All right, dirt time. Alright, and we are done with creating the actual fields, and we have a perfect bird's eye view of what the actual the entrance looks like. This is actually a really cool view of this. So now you can see it kind of from the top down. So I'm gonna put some torches up here so we have a little bit better lighting. So I'm just gonna put one, put one there, put one there, pretty much on the corners and the centers where applicable. Yep. There we go. And we need to put a box in the middle. And now we can map out the wheat. 100 by 100. Oh, it's getting a little bit laggy. Must be getting some zombie killing going on. Pretty hardcore. And now it looks like we need to hire 2 more people, which means we need 2 more beds. I should really start focusing on that hotel so I can start moving all those beds. Just deleting all these beds is gonna be tedious. 1, 2. And 2 more colonists. All right, cool. Now we got 4 more wheat farms, which should leave us pretty well off. So now what I'm gonna do for the end of this episode is begin our dive into the hotel. I don't think I'm gonna have time to actually like mark off the hotel, but what we can do is make the basements of each of these that goes down into the hotel, or at least see how that's going to work. So we need to clear out the sides of these. We're gonna need some more of this as well. All right, so if I start, oh, that scared me. I thought they were zombies. You guys aren't zombies. If I start going down this way, let's see what we can do here. All right, I'm thinking like a spiral staircase. So we go down one there, and then we're also gonna go down another one here. So I need to actually go, whoops, that hurt. Underneath like that. And then this goes down one more. This goes down one more. I think I should have made this out of wood. Yeah, this should be planks. My bad. So is this a spiral staircase? Is this an actual spiral staircase? Oh, I can't get up here. There we go. Yeah. I think this is working. So I need to replace these ones with wood now. Cool, and then I think the rest should be brick. And we're gonna close this off with brick. All right, and here we have our first, oh, I gotta replace that with brick too. But this is essentially our little spiral staircase here. So wait, actually now that I think about it, a spiral staircase should go around a center pillar. And it looks like this is the center pillar here. Yeah, so then the stairs should go down that way, then down this way. There we go. All this should be brick to make it look copacetic. All right, there it is, the official spiral staircase into their section. Oh, cool, and I like how it actually goes out this way, so that way we can put a wall here next to this staircase and close that section in. All right, so now I just need to do this for each of the 3 other crafting huts. Alright, and we have finished with the spiral staircases, and really convenient and accidental, I didn't actually plan on it, but I'm really happy that it worked, is each of the spiral staircases faces towards the outer edge of the underwater hotel. So that's gonna make it really easy for me to separate the rooms. And oh, I can even have like a nice corridor going down the middle, and I can have like a doorway going into there. Oh, this is gonna be great. And I can have this doorway probably going into this one. This is gonna be really, I'm actually really looking forward to this. And then we can also continue the spiral staircase. Ah, yes. Yes, we can continue the spiral staircase to go down to the next level. Actually, let's do that right now. We're gonna finish the spiral staircases into the next level. But first, before we finish that off, I'm gonna end the episode with finishing the spiral staircase, but I wanna see if I was right about my view underwater. Oh, wow, look at the difference that makes. So it is the light. I was wondering why I couldn't see that well underwater. I thought they changed the textures, but no, I was wrong. It was just the fact that I didn't have my light on. That makes a huge difference underwater, even in the daytime. That's crazy. All right, so let's go down one of our spiral staircases. There we go, into here. All right, I'm really like, the pillar is a great guide for these staircases. I'm really glad that the pillar is there. All right, here we go, on to the next floor. And here it is. We have a complete spiral staircase. Wait, is that right? Is those? Oh, I guess those are supposed to be there. Doesn't look as good as I had hoped. You know what? We might actually have to contain them a little bit. Yeah, let's do a little bit of a spiral staircase containment. All right, I don't know if I like this or not. So I'm gonna leave this on. I'm gonna leave this up to you guys. So here's what I have. We have the open staircase. I just don't like the way that the floor looks being exposed like that. But let's go down the open staircase from above, and you'll see how that looks. All right, so we got our crafters here. They want to go down into the next part of the hotel. They just go down into this nice open staircase, just like that. And then we have the closed staircase here. So from the outside, it's more self-contained. There's no like weird things happening, but it takes up a lot of space. And on the inside, so here's what it looks like going up and down from the inside. So we got our crafters here, and they want to go down to the hotel down below or whatever. They go down here, and if they want to get up on this floor, there's a door here, so that kind of looks nice. And they can go down to the second one down here, which I can then close this in as well to make it look a little bit better. So let me know which one of those different options you like better as far as the staircases go, or do you have a better suggestion? Because I don't know if there's a better way of doing a spiral staircase to make it look nice from both inside and outside. So to end the episode here, next time we are going to be actually adding rooms into the hotel. So make sure you're subscribed. If you don't want to miss that, hit the little bell icon so you can be part of the hashtag notification squad, which I always see you guys there in the comments saying. And if you like the episode, hit that like button. This has been ScrapMan, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Welcome to the end screen. Well, you'll probably click away before I get to tell you to subscribe for more fun. And if you really like me, but like not in a creepy way, support me on Patreon. Oh yeah, check out this awesome video I made over here. It's probably even better than this one. Or it might be worse, actually. But if you don't click it, I guess you'll never know.